My guest today is an international singer-songwriter. She's currently on her first solo US tour. It's called To Be Honest, the To Be Honest tour. She now has 2 successful dates behind her. She played DC and she also played Chicago as well. I call her a songbird, right? That's what I call her. You all call her Simi. Okay, so Simi, welcome to the AfroZons show.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's so good to have you here.
It's good to be here.
So your first US solo tour, girl. You're doing big things. How's it been for you on the road?
Really exciting. I know that I started out like a little bit nervous because I've never done anything like this before.
Right.
But just I think especially from the very first day, just seeing my fans that came out for me made me like, wow, I think I deserve to be here.
Yes, you did.
And I'm having such a good time.
I'm glad. You started singing at church. You're like a Whitney Houston, right? Seriously, that's why I call you a songbird, because those of you that start singing at church, there's this thing, I don't know if God or the Holy Ghost gives it to you all. Your voice is very melodical. At what point of your career did you decide that, you know what, I want to take this mainstream, I want to like do my own thing, I want to be an artist?
That was in between 2012, because like you said, I started as a gospel artist, and it was really because I couldn't write anything else. You know, I actually tried to write like love songs and I couldn't. You know, but got to a point where I wanted to do more, and I started to be able to do more. And just before I got signed to the record label that signed me, Extreme Music, I started to make more secular music.
Right. But now you have your own label, right?
Yes.
We're going to touch on that very soon. Tell me about the album, To Be Honest. Let's be honest here. What was the most honest song you actually wrote on that album?
It's probably the first one. Story. Yeah, I think that was basically, it was kind of like my journey, in music, doing music, and the experiences that I had, and how hard it was sometimes, and how beautiful it was as well. So I'll say that was the most personal and honest on the album.
The album, okay.
Yes.
You're also married to an artist, right? He goes by the name of Lego. I look at you guys like the Jay-Z and Beyonce. I'm serious. I would like to be a fly on the wall in your house. Do you guys ever compete?
I don't think so. I mean, not intentionally. I know we've had certain opportunities where it's either me or him. Right. But I feel like usually we're just always rooting for each other, so it's never like competition, Right. And if it comes to where, it's either him or me, I'm just like, if you're winning, I'm winning. So, and he gives me the same energy, so it's beautiful. I don't feel like I'm competing with him at all.
That's cool. How do you guys stay grounded?
We learn how to compartmentalize, all the stuff for the public. We keep that away from our private lives. And I remember we confirmed that we were together when we got married.
Yes.
But we do as much as possible to not PR or sell our privacy. Yeah. And our relationship, because I feel like that's usually probably a trigger to the rest of the stuff. So
I hear that.
Yeah, so we just compartmentalize and keep things separate.
Okay, you're a really pretty girl.
Thank
How
you.
does he cope with the male attraction you get, and how do you cope with the female attraction? People throwing bras and underwear on stage. How do you deal with that? Let's start with you. How does it deal with your beauty and the guy's attraction and all that? Tell me.
I think that I'm not like one for what's that investigation. Like that.
Yeah.
I think that when you love someone and you intentionally choose them every day, you just have to trust that until you find that you can't. Right. And that's what it is. Like, we just trust what we say we are. And we've been together like 9 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. So we try to like that and just not project insecurities or fears on one another, because only downhill from there.
I like that. This is a To Be Honest interview.
I guess.
I love it. Let's go. Let's talk about Afrobeats. Afrobeats is permeating the globe, doing big things, doing big numbers. Do you think that the female artists are getting the same recognition as the males?
Definitely not. Definitely not. But this is something I've complained about several times, and I've said it so many times. I feel like some people might be tired of me saying it. But I always say that for every 20 male artists, maybe there are 2 female artists, and even for those 2, you have to fight, like you're doing like 2 times, so 10 times the work for half the results. And I would say I've never seen a mediocre female artist. I've never seen a mediocre female. So for you to even get the opportunity, you have to
be great.
Earn it. You know what I mean? But even then, you're constantly struggling to prove that you deserve to be there. You know, and it can be really tasking. And you know the kind of pressures on. You see a female artist that breaks through today, and you see like there's so many people trying to compare her to people that have been there before. It's exhausting. Everyone's just trying to win and eat, but they turn it to something else. And when I see other women winning, it just makes me so happy because it just means that, you know, there's hope, you know. And yeah, I just pray that many of us get the chance to be.
I'm actually glad you said that, because I was going to ask you, do you guys like each other? Do you guys do enough to support one another, the females that are leading the Afrobeat movement right now?
I don't, honestly, people have asked me that, I don't even know what that means. Like, do boys do enough to support each other? You can only do what you can with what you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, the platform that most of the biggest female artists have, they're incomparable to the platform that the biggest female artists have. So as long as you're fighting to even keep thriving in the same space, you know, like I know like a lot of female artists that are always making us about other female artists. You know, you share the stuff, you know, you work with them as much as you can. But even then, you kind of, it's less likely to find more collaborations with women because like there are fewer women. So it's not the same. So that's what I'm saying, like, they're putting us, they're comparing, like, the standards, they're very different because, like, we don't have the same platforms. You know, but I do feel like, you know, as much as is, you know, possible, I mean, obviously, more can be done in anything. Yeah. But, like, I've never been in a situation with any female artist where I feel like they don't like it.
Right. They'll be silly not to anyway. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, what about your tour right now? You're going to more cities. Let's go back to your music. You're going to more cities. You're looking forward to doing more cities. I think Canada is one of them. New York is one of them.
Yeah.
What should your fans expect from you? What do you do when you get on stage singing? I see your baby kisses you before you get on stage. Your daughter, your angel, she's so pretty.
I'm obsessed with her.
I am obsessed with her too. So, what are your rituals before you get on stage, and what should people expect from you in all the other cities you're coming to?
I mean, for the 30 minutes before I go on stage, I like quiet. I like to be able to go inside myself and just be like, you know, I pray a little and I just, you know, try and remember why I'm doing this. But for me, my favorite thing about performing is being able to connect with my fans. You know, and then I remember the show in Chicago because I haven't been feeling very well.
I'm sorry. So I heard. So thanks for doing this.
Yeah, you're hearing my voice. But like I was feeling kind of weak, you know, going on stage. But like I got there in their faces.
Just woke you up.
I was like, no, they deserve the best version of me, and they just kind of woke me up, like you said, and it just excites me to be able to, you know, give, you know, that. And I've had like in both cities I've been to, I've had people say to me, your music has healed me, and it's just reminding me that
I saw girls crying.
Yeah.
I know, seriously.
And, you know, I like to put like my heart and my feelings into my songs because I know people can connect to that. And just remembering that is just really beautiful and inspires me, you know, to keep going because, you know, sometimes you do get tired.
Yeah, true. You're a songbird, like I said. You know, you're a mother, you're a wife, you know, you're a superstar. What'd you do to unwind? That's bad.
Well, I watch a lot of Netflix.
Netflix is not bad. No, really, what'd you do to just relax and just
read.
unwind? You read, I like that.
I read. I like to swim. You know, that helps.
You a good swimmer?
Yeah,
Cool.
good.
What's your favorite stroke?
Oh my god.
Oh, breaststroke, backstroke. You tell me, girl.
Oh, the breaststroke's pretty.
Okay.
What
else you do to unwind?
I like the glass of champagne.
Yeah. I told my producer that she had champagne for you.
Oh,
Cheap
okay.
people.
I just
Okay.
pretended they did.
I know, something darling.
And, I like I like listening to soft music in the back. I don't listen to a lot of music. It's weird. I just don't. It's never really been something that I grab. But like sometimes when I want to chill, I just listen to like soft R&B and then a glass of champagne and watch a movie or read a book or just, you know, just hang out with my daughter.
Chill,
It's just like I'm a home buddy. So I just like to chill.
That's good. Is anybody here in the US and the UK that you think a good collaboration could be with?
Oh yeah, so many.
Like who?
Yeah.
Tell me, because you know I'm a booking agent. I book talent. I don't know if you know my background. I book artists. I worked at the very first Star Mega Jam. I was a kid there in Nigeria. I brought Jay-Z, Beyonce,
That's awesome.
Nicki to Angola, not Nigeria yet. A lot of A-list artists have been to the African continent through me. I'm also part of the Mobile Awards, so I have connections.
Okay.
So tell me, baby. Because yeah. So who you rocking with right
I
now?
was just talking to my business manager, Kemish.
Kevin's real hot too. She got short hair.
Vincent is a baddie too.
Vincent literally. Just tell me where you live. I'm gonna tell you where you live. Vincent said, don't tell me where I live. Okay, go on.
Nicki.
Minaj?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Nicki, Megan.
Oh, I brought Megan. What year did I bring Megan? The day that David came to ask for a collabo. 2019, I brought Megan to Lagos.
Oh wow.
It was for the Flytime Music Festival, and David got on stage with her.
Oh wow.
It was beautiful. So you like Megan? Okay.
Yeah. I love Black. I'm a huge fan of Black.
Oh, yes.
J. Cole, I'm obsessed.
I'm obsessed with him too. Yeah.
I'm obsessed with J. Cole. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even know if I want to do a song with him.
Took him to Africa, and then he woke up one morning and wanted a free show. You did?
I went for that concert, yeah.
It's off the chain.
I love. Oh, there's so many people now. Everyone's like, it's now like. There's so many people like. I think I'm open to song. Like I'm open to even artists I haven't heard before.
Right.
You know, as long as like the synergy.
It's right, and then yeah. All right, cool. So what's next for you, Simi? I know you've been a judge on a show. Have you acted?
Yeah, I have. I was in a movie called Makati.
Yes, you were. But recently, though, have you done anything? Because you've been on your music, right?
Yes.
So what's next for you now? When is the next album coming out? When is the baby coming? When is
I'm the who?
the baby coming? The next album coming? You're a superstar. You gotta do it all. Just tell me one by one.
I already did one baby. So.
Yeah, I know, right?
So we're working on another project right now. We don't have a date yet. I'm still like really writing. I'm writing a lot before.
Did you love your writing?
On tour, most. Well, yeah. For now, I think all.
Okay.
But I really want to work with like more writers.
Okay.
I find that a lot of people tend to be a little weird about writing with me because they feel like there's a way that I sound and you cannot really capture that. But I'm like, no.
You're a songwriter and you be writing and you be playing instruments at the same time. You have a shaker in one hand and next thing you go to a piano. I've been studying. You should be everywhere. Like always when you're like a musical genius, you already know the instruments. Maybe that's why they run. But you write hits.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
I just think more collaborations.
Yes, definitely, and that's what we're working on now. Because I feel like that's definitely the thing that is missing.
Yes.
You know,
I'm gonna
like
work with that on you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Do I have your blessing?
I would love that. Yeah, I would appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm excited. Okay, guys, this is my girl Simi. Simi's been here with us, and I'm so glad that you spent quality time with us here. Is there anything you want to say to your fans before you leave?
I just love you so much.
The Simi Soldiers, right?
Simi Army.
Simi Army.
Yeah. You make me so happy, and you're the reason why I put as much as I do into this, and I hope you never forget that.
They would never forget that. That's what's up. Okay, guys, until next time, it's Africa to the World. SheilaO signing out. And remember, we still remain the only nationally syndicated Afrobeat show in the US, and we're doing big things. Big things are going with us. One love, y'all.